What's up, everybody? It's me, Bryson Booker. Today is March 7th, 2018, and it's time for another BBTV VHS update for you and you and you. And so, I actually picked up this VHS yesterday at Goodwill, but I didn't get a chance to make a video on it because I was very busy. I had to go somewhere else as soon as I dropped this VHS off. So I wasn't able to update you as soon as I got it, but I just remembered today, I'm like, oh, I gotta do an update on this. And so I'm doing it right now. Disney's Tarzan. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Now, me and Disney here recently, I've been gaining a new respect for classic, I emphasize the word classic, Disney movies. I've gained a respect for them. You know, they have done many versions of different tales and different stories in just such a unique way, you know, and they put their foot in it. You know, I mean, Beauty and the Beast, Fantasia 2000, Cinderella, you know, these are versions that people remember, and they remember them for a long time. You know, I never even knew that Tarzan was another book, based on a book, you know, based on the first movie, then Disney made their version. I thought it was just Disney. Like, Disney came up with Tarzan, so they made the movie. But no, that's not really the case for most of their films, especially the ones released in their golden era of the 90s. You know, a lot of these films are based off previous stories, previous adaptations, and this is just Disney's version of it. But it seems like almost every tale or every story that Disney portrays, it's remembered. And this is just one of them. And I'm starting to realize that, and I'm starting to respect the company for getting kids and adults alike into these timeless stories such as Tarzan, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. You know, come on. You gotta give it to them. Now are they trying to do that? Now they're just trying to be like everybody else. Let's make a superhero movie. Let's make a Star Wars movie and get paid. Yay! But back then, you know, there's an extra element to their movies. Like, hey, yeah, this is our adaptation of this timeless tale. But, you know, this is a chance for a new generation to learn about this story if they haven't already read it or if they forgot it. Let's remind them and let's, you know, put our twist on it to make it worth their time going to the movies or worth their pickup when they're picking up a VHS. And, you know, they've done a pretty good job of that, at least in the 90s and early 2000s. Mid-2000s is when they started to slip. And I think that's the time when I started to hate them a lot. But Tarzan is one of those films that you just got to see it to believe it, you know. Me personally, I love the animation, you know, animation top-notch, music top-notch, voice acting pretty much top-notch in this film. The music was written by the one, the only, the man, my favorite man. You know, I don't want to lose his number. You don't want to lose his number. His name is obviously in the air tonight and every day, and it has been for the last 30 or so years. Phil Collins does the music on Tarzan. I have to say, even though I'm going to hate to say this, that's probably the other reason why I bought this movie. Not because it has great animation and a great story, but, I mean, Phil Collins does the music. I mean, what more could you ask for? And he does a pretty darn good job on it, too. But this movie just has it all. Again, I haven't seen it in so long, you know, because I just dropped Disney completely. I just dropped it out of my life. Except for the Mickey Mouse shorts. I mean, come on, those are classic. But their movies, I kind of just dropped out of my mind until recently when I watched Fantasia 2000 and was just in awe all over again. I'm like, you know what, maybe I should give these 90s, at least these 90s films, you know, a second look. And maybe even films like Cinderella and Snow White. I know I keep saying the same two, but I mean, guys, for a person that hasn't really gotten to Disney for these past couple of years, you can't blame me just for knowing those few. As well as all of the Pixar offerings, but I mean, everybody knows about Pixar. We don't even need to go there with Pixar. I'm talking about Walt Disney. When they made films like these that were worth your time, worth your money, and worth your tolerance. Even though the songs are cheesy, I mean, come on, we know it's a Disney film, family friendly, but it's worthwhile, you know. And Tarzan, you know, with Phil doing the music, you at least have some edge to that cheesiness, you know, some good edge. So I'm definitely gonna check this out again. I haven't seen Tarzan in years, so it'll be a great treat to watch this movie after so long. And I believe they made a sequel out of Tarzan. I think it was called Tarzan and Jane, as well as they made many video games starring the character, like the first Tarzan video game. And then I had a game for the GameCube. How many minutes do I have? Okay. I had a game for the GameCube called Tarzan Untamed. And so that was a game where, you know, you were running, killing things, I guess you could say tree surfing. You're doing that kind of thing. And so that's a pretty good game from Ubisoft and Disney Interactive. Again, that's called Tarzan Untamed. Pretty good game from them, obviously based off Disney's Tarzan franchise. But I can't wait to check out this movie. Some bonus features. This is not a full review because I obviously didn't see the movie yet. And I got to change my battery, so I'm going to do this really quick. So, bonus features is Phil Collins music videos, another music video, and then it says something about THX bringing pristine picture quality. Can't wait to see this movie again. Just wanted to update you on it. Have a great day, guys. Check you out next time.